What is FBA? What do those $55,000 million sellers know that others don't? Let's talk about what most beginners never learn. What is FBA? FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. You ship your products to Amazon's warehouses and they handle the storage, shipping, returns, everything after the sale. But here's what most people don't know. FBA isn't just about selling a product, it's about owning data. Before we get into the data, you need to understand why Amazon FBA is so powerful. First, individual sellers absolutely win on Amazon. More than 60% of all Amazon sales come from independent sellers like yourself. The average US independent seller generates around $290,000 a year. And in 2024, more than 55,000 sellers passed $1 million in revenue. Next, Amazon's distribution system. If you tried to ship a product yourself through UPS or USPS, you'd pay around $7 to $10. Amazon, because they ship millions of boxes a day, can move that same package for around $1 to $2. This is how FBA ends up being up to 80% cheaper per unit. Buy with Prime increases off Amazon conversions by about 25%, and Amazon's VCO system reduces late deliveries by around 20%. You're plugging directly into the most efficient logistics network ever built. Amazon also protects sellers by blocking more than 99% of infringing listings. Now let's talk about what most beginners never learn. What do those $55,000 million sellers know that others don't? They're not guessing, they're using data. The top sellers in 2026 aren't just guessing what to sell. They're using advanced analytics to find hidden demand before anyone else. And that's exactly what Data Dive helps you do. Most beginners fail because they choose the wrong product. Something too competitive, too low in demand, or not enough profit after fees. This is why Data Dive Product Scorecard exists. Here's how it works. First, I run a deep dive. Then I open the scorecard. Each question helps you evaluate the product based on real data. Watch this. When I answer a question, the overall score updates instantly. This tells me right away whether the product is low risk or high risk before spending a dollar. With data, product selection becomes predictable. Without it, you're just guessing. Ranking determines whether customers ever see your product. Data tells you which keywords customers are searching for and which ones actually drive sales. This is where Niche Dive becomes extremely useful. Inside Niche Dive, you can see the exact keywords customers are searching on Amazon. This column shows monthly search volume. And this row shows the revenue connected to each product, and that's monthly revenue. Niche Dive also reveals keyword gaps where competitors aren't targeting properly. These are your fast ranking opportunities. Ranking isn't random. It's aligning your listing to the exact phrases customers use. Data Dive gives you the clearest roadmap for doing that. PPC is where most new sellers lose money. They bid on the wrong keywords or don't know which terms are converting. This is where Rank Radar becomes incredibly powerful. This is Rank Radar. It tracks your organic ranking and your PPC performance side by side. You can instantly see which keywords are rising, which ones are falling, and where your money is being wasted. And right here, I can adjust my PPC bids with just 2 clicks. No need to dig through Seller Central. Rank Radar lets you fix your PPC almost instantly. Now let's recap. FBA gives you access to Amazon's world-class logistics network. But the real advantage is the data. Data to choose winning products, data to rank on page 1, data to stop wasting money on PPC and scale profitably. And here's your offer. Go to the URL below to book your free demo with a data dive coach today. Bring your product ASIN or product idea. They'll walk you through the actual data for free. This is the biggest opportunity of 2026, and it all starts with understanding the data. Thanks for watching. Give us a like and follow for more.